Good morning, everybody. Welcome to the District 31 2A track meet here in Three Rivers, Texas. Getting ready for the 4x100 meter JV girls. They are on the track getting prepared.
Exchange zone 1, we are green.
Lane assignments for this race is going to be in lane number, let me get my heaps up here. In lane number 3 will be Yorktown, lane 4 Refugio, lane 5 Woodsboro, lane 6 Kennedy. I'm good, how are you? Running for the Lady Cats here in the JV division will be Allie Johnston, Jocelyn Casares, Anna Garcia, and Aubrey Brown. And we still have red flags up. Got a green on exchange 2 over there, I guess.
Athletes, once again, please clear the track.
Got a green over there.
The 4x100 meter relay. Exchange zone number 1, we are green. Exchange zone number 2, we are green. Exchange zone number 3, we are green. Mr. Starter, we are ready.
Then we're green. And they're off.
Second call for the JV girls 800 meter run. This is the first call for the JV boys 800 meter run. Please report to the benches at the starting line.
It's Ellie Johnston on the third leg there. Casares was the second leg. That's Khalees Valdivia running in the place of Brown. And Refugio looks like they're going to win the JV girls 4x100 meter relay. Yorktown second, Woodsboro third, Kennedy fourth.
This is the third and final call for the JV girls 800 meter run. Second call for the JV boys 800 meter run. Lane assignments for the JV boys 4x100 meter relay. In lane number 3, Skidmore. In lane number 4, Refugio. In lane number 5, Kennedy. And lane number 6, Woodsboro.
And if you did not hear the PA announcer, in lane 3 we have Skidmore, lane 4 Refugio, lane 5 Kennedy, lane 6 Woodsboro.
Exchange zone number 2. Exchange zone number 3. Mr. Starter, we are ready.
And looks like Refugio will win the JV boys sprint relay.
This is the third and final call for the JV boys.
Followed by
800
Kennedy,
run.
then Woodsboro, then Skidmore.
This is going to be first call for the JV girls 100-meter dash. First call.
It's a beautiful day here in Three Rivers, guys. Sun is out. It's hot already. JV girls 800-meter run coming up next. In lane number 1, we'll have Sienna Brown from Refugio. Lane 2, Audrey Vasquez from Skidmore Tynan. Lane 3, Lariah Lopez of Woodsboro. Lane 4, Elizabeth Gomez from Skidmore Tynan.
This is going to be first call.
And lane number 5, Kaylin Durham, also from Skidmore Tynan.
This is the first call for the JV girls 100-meter hurdles. Please report to the starting line in the north end zone.
How are you? Doing okay? Five participants in this race. David, we're going to get Peyton on today for you. He's actually coming up next in the next race. This is the 800-meter run, JV girls. Out in front, Skidmore Tynan, followed by Skidmore Tynan. And then Woodsboro, another Skidmore Tynan runner, and Sienna Brown of Wood Refugio. One lap remaining. And that, folks, is not a herd of elephants. That is a bunch of school-age children running down the stands. Skidmore Tynan looks like they're going to go 1 and 2. Lopez is taking over the third spot of Woodsboro. And now overtaken by Skidmore Tynan in the third spot. So it'll be Skidmore, Woodsboro, and Refugio.
This is the second call for the JV girls 100-meter hurdles and first call for the varsity girls 100-meter hurdles. Please report to the north end zone at the start line.
JV boys up next for the 800-meter run. In the sprint relay for the JV girls, Refugio wins first place with a time of 56.5 seconds. Yorktown comes in second, 57.45. Woodsboro 58.63. And Kennedy 1 minute, 0.31. For the JV boys, Refugio wins with a 47.26. Kennedy second, 48.03. Woodsboro 48.63. And Skidmore Tynan 50.14. Here in the JV boys 800 meter, we got Carlos Silva of Refugio, Mason Placencia of Refugio, Connor Troll from Skidmore Tynan, Dennis Lopez from Kennedy, Javon Franklin of Skidmore Tynan, Sergio Vargas of Kennedy, Maddox Clark of Port Aransas, Michael Lafayette of Port Aransas, Isaac Barrientos from Kennedy, Ethan Diaz of Refugio, Reed Burrell of Port Aransas, Aiden Martinez, Three Rivers, Colton McDonald, Skidmore Tynan. 13 runners in this 800-meter run for the JV boys. And guys, if the stream just goes black, that means the iPad got too hot. I got another iPad, so we'll be okay. Maybe.
Once again, the starting line for the hurdles is the north end zone. That is the end zone opposite of the scoreboard. This is third and final call for the JV girls 100-meter hurdles. This is the second call for the varsity girls 100-meter hurdles. First call for the JV boys 110-meter hurdles.
Looks like Port Aransas is out front, followed by Skidmore Tynan. And then Refugio. That is Ethan Diaz. And then Port Aransas, another Refugio competitor, inching up on that Port Aransas athlete right there. Carlos Silva. Final lap. Port Ranch is still in the lead, although Skidmore Tynan is shortening the gap. We have Carlos Silva of Refugio, another Skidmore athlete, Ethan Diaz of Refugio. Carlos finishes 4th, Diaz 5th.
Just a reminder, we are about to start some of the varsity prelims along with the JV running finals. So here shortly, we're going to have the JV girls 100-meter hurdles, followed by the varsity girl prelims 100-meter hurdles. This is the second call for the JV boys 110-meter hurdles and first call for the varsity boys 110-meter hurdles. Please report to the starting line in the north end of the end zone.
And Placencia of Refugio finishes. Brings us to the 100-meter hurdles. JV girls coming up. Lane assignments. In lane number 2, Ebony Robinson, Skidmore Tynan. Lane 3, Claire Harris of Port Aransas. And I see lane 3 empty down there. Lane 4, Allison Johnston of Refugio. Lane 5, Kendall Gonzalez of Refugio. Lane 6, Sterling Claybrook of Woodsboro. And lane 7, Tinsley
Zemanak for the 100
Skidmore Tynan.
And the JV girls. Lane number 2, Ebony Robinson from Skidmore. Lane number 4, Allison Johnston from Refugio. Lane number 5, Kendall Gonzalez, Refugio. Lane number 6, Sterling Claybrook, Woodsboro. And lane number 7, Tinsley Zemanek from Skidmore.
Regina, they're getting ready to run prelims here in just a few minutes. I know the varsity girls are right after this race here. Thank you everybody for joining us today.
The third and final call.
It's going to be an all-day event,
Please
guys.
report to the starting line for check-in.
Girls are ready. We're just waiting on the timekeepers. .800 boys results. 800 meter JV boys results. Carlos Silva with a 2:30.239 comes up 4th place. Ethan Diaz 2:35.39 5th place. And Mason Placencia 11th place 3:09.63. Winner of the 800 meter run for the boys JV is Reed Burrell of Port Aransas. And we're still waiting behind the blocks.
I know it seems like we have a little pause here, ladies and gentlemen, but we're just trying to keep on schedule and make sure our athletes have adequate time to rest. So we're going to stay on schedule as best as we can.
There's your explanation, folks. Keeping everybody rested and on schedule. Gotcha, David. Yeah, when the schedule came out, this was going to be a 2-day event, but then it turned into a 1-day event. I know that regionals is going to be a 2-day event in a couple of weeks. Our area round next week will be up in Kingsville, Texas A&M University. Regionals as well, Texas A&M Kingsville. I know those folks up at Kingsville who put on the track meets there, good people to work with. Very accommodating. The scheduled time for this race is 10:25. It looks like we still got about 3 minutes. The varsity girls are up next for the prelims in the 100-meter hurdles. Finals will be later on tonight. Field events here start at 1:30. We will not be live for those field events, but we will be around taking video to hopefully get some of those highlights on during the finals tonight while we have downtime like we do now. All right, here we go. Johnston out in front for Refugio. Lane 4, lane 2, lane 7. So Johnston of Refugio, Skidmore Tynan, Robinson of Skidmore Tynan.
This is going to be
Zemanite,
the Varsity Girls.
Skidmore Tynan.
Number 1, 100-meter hurdles. In lane number 2, Riley Lee from Three Rivers. In lane number 3, Palin Koopman from Yorktown. Lane number 4, Haley Greenlee from Refugio. Lane number 5, Haley Cruz from Pettis. Lane number 6, Nina Villarreal from Yorktown. And lane number 7, Chase Wernley from Woodsboro.
Well, David, I was mistaken because the 800-meter run that Peyton is going to be running in tonight is final. It'll be a final run, so it'll be tonight.
This is going to be the first call for the JV Girls 100-meter dash. First call for the JV Girls 100-meter dash.
This is the first heat of the prelims of the Varsity Girls. Lane 2, Riley Lee of Three Rivers. Lane 3, Palin Koopman of Yorktown. Lane 4, Haley Greenlee of Refugio. Lane 5, Haley Cruz of Pettis. Lane 6, Nina Villarreal of Yorktown. And Lane 7, Chase Wernley of Woodsboro. 2 heats. We got a red flag down at the starting line. Now we got a green flag. A pretty tight race. Looks like Koopman pulls ahead, along with Cruz. That looks like that was close. Koopman, Cruz, Greenlee, possibly. Heat number 2 up next.
Lane assignments for heat number 2 in the Varsity Girls 100-meter run. In lane number 2, Claire Harris from Port Aransas. Lane number 3, Lily Villarreal from Three Rivers. Lane number 4, Avery Martin from Yorktown. Lane number 5, Remington Bullock from Woodsboro. And lane number 6, Mila Nimbro from Three Rivers.
And hopefully everybody heard that announcement by the PA announcer here in Three Rivers. Makes my job easier. Harris, Port Aransas, lane 2. Villarreal, Three Rivers, lane 3. Martin, Yorktown, lane 4. Bulchick, Woodsboro, lane 5. Nimbro, lane 6. Three Rivers. Avery Martin out to a big lead. And it'll be Martin and Villarreal and then Nimbro. Woodsboro comes in 4th and Port Aransas 5th. JV boys 110-meter hurdles coming up. So as soon as it pops up on my screen here that who will head to the finals in that race for the varsity. We will post
We
it.
want to thank
we
all
will
our hurdle
announce it for
engineers
you.
for their hard work this morning. We're going to announce the lane assignments for the 110 hurdles for the JV boys.
Listen
In
to this
lane
one,
number
guys.
3, Jaron Cantu from Kennedy.
Jaron Cantu from
In
Kennedy,
lane number 5,
lane 3.
Richard Wilson from Kennedy.
Lane 5, Richard Wilson from Kennedy. 2 participants. Both of them from Kennedy. Well, there's bragging rights in Kennedy right here.
This is the second call for the JV girls 100-meter dash. This is the first call for the varsity girls 100-meter dash.
I do, David.
Please report to the start line for check-in on the north end of the end zone.
If you go to athletic.net and search up District 31 2A, it'll bring up a list of track meets. Pick this year's track meet, and it'll show you all of the heats and results and all that good stuff. Live, actually. There's just a little bit of a delay getting the times on here, but I mean, it's pretty much live. All right, this is the JV boys 110-meter hurdles. 2 participants, both of them from Kennedy. You got Cantu in lane 3 and Wilson in lane 5. There was actually a third competitor, also from Kennedy, on the heat list. Both of them neck and neck right now. Wilson pulls up ahead slightly. It looks like Wilson will take it. Cantu, second place. And now we move to the varsities.
For heat number 1 in the 110-meter hurdles. In lane number 2, Elijah Rendon from Skidmore Tynan. In lane number 3, Brody Medding from Yorktown. Lane number 4, Corey Oliver from Refugio. Lane number 5, Steven Gutierrez from Refugio. And lane number 6, Kylan Respondic from Yorktown.
There you go, Rendon, Skidmore Tynan, lane 2. Medding of Yorktown, lane 3. Oliver of Refugio, 4. Gutierrez, lane 5 of Refugio. And Respondic, lane 6 of Yorktown. So the top 4, actually both of the heat winners are automatic into the finals. And they take the next 6 fastest times. So it looks like Oliver first, Robinson second, Gutierrez third.
Lane assignments for heat number 2 in the 110 hurdles on the varsity boys. In lane number 1, Lane Guerrera from Pettis. Lane number 2, Aiden Bravo, Kennedy. Lane number 3, Holden Terry, Three Rivers. Lane number 4, Keelan Brown, Refugio. Lane number 5, Joseph Lane, Kennedy. Lane number 6, Tucker Montfort, Pettis. And lane number 7, Ricky Martinez, Kennedy.
This is heat number 2.
This is the third and final call for the JV girls and varsity girls 100-meter dash. This is the second call for the JV boys, varsity boys 100-meter dash.
A lot of these kids that are out here on this track today, I have the pleasure of calling football, basketball, all that good stuff. So you kind of put faces with names, where they're from. I feel like I have an advantage. So lane 1, Guerrera of Pettis. Lane 2, Bravo of Kennedy. Lane 3, Terry, Three Rivers. Lane 4, Brown of Refugio. Lane 5, Lane of Kennedy. Lane 6, Montfort of Pettis. And lane 7, Martinez of Kennedy. Brown out to a big lead, lane 4. So Keelan Brown wins heat number 2, followed by Bravo of Kennedy.
Big round of applause for all our hurdle engineers. Thank you, everyone.
Brings us to the 100-meter
At
dash.
this time, we would also like to thank our timing system for being here today. Athlete Guild, thank you so much. And thank you to our starter, Mr. Bill Chansey.
As they get the hurdles put up, we will keep refreshing my screen here so I can get some results possibly reloaded. And I do not see any results posted yet as far as times go. So JV girls, we have 2 heats for the 100-meter dash. In heat number 1, we have Melody Rogers of Yorktown in lane number 2. Lane number 3, looks like we're going to have Jocelyn Casares of Refugio. Lane 4, Aubrey Brown of Refugio. Well, looks like everybody scooted over one lane. So let's try that again. Casares is in lane 2. Brown is in lane 3. Garcia is lane number 5.
100-meter dash in the JV girls. In lane number 2,
Jackie
Melody
Pettis,
Rogers, Yorktown.
lane 6 for Woodsboro.
In lane number 3, Jocelyn Casares from Refugio.
Tovar of Yorktown in lane
Lane
7.
number 4, Aubrey Brown, Refugio. Lane number 5, Anna Garcia, Refugio. Lane number 6, Jackie Pettis, Woodsboro. And lane number 7, Lila Tovar, Yorktown.
Two heats here in the JV girls division, 100-meter dash. Okay, we got a green flag. Like it'll be Brown first.
Lane assignments
Garcia.
for heat number 2. In lane number 2,
Casares, Bettis.
Isabella Coffey from Skidmore Tynan.
That brings up heat number 2.
Keegan Soul in lane number 4 from Port Aransas. In lane number 5, Katie Bolting from Yorktown. Lane number 6, Taylor Contreras from Skidmore Tynan. And lane number 7, Ava Gutierrez from Skidmore Tynan. I need all curve judges for the 4x2. Please report to your stations. This is the first call for the JV girls 4x200 meter relay. Please report to the benches at the starting line.
Heat number 2 coming up. Skidmore Tynan is a good lead. Skidmore Tynan goes 1 and 2 here in the heat number 2, followed by Yorktown and Port Aransas. Brings us to the varsity girls prelims. And it looks like 3 heats. First heat we'll have, wait just a minute. Lane number 3 we have Isabella Martinez. Lane 4, she's from Woodsboro. Lane 4, Carly McLean of Refugio. Lane 5, Annabelle Briones from Kennedy. And in lane 6,
lane assignments for heat number
Solana
1
Quintero from Skidmore Tynan.
In lane number 3, Isabella Martinez, Woodsboro. Lane number 4, Carly McLean, Refugio. Lane number 5, Annabelle Briones, Kennedy. And lane number 6, Solana Quintero from Skidmore Tynan.
Three heats here in the varsity girls 100 meter dash prelims. McLean out to a big lead. And it looks like Refugio, Kennedy, Woodsboro, Skidmore Tynan.
Varsity girls division. In lane number 2, Alasia Ringo from Kennedy. Lane number 3, Maggie Hayes, Port Aransas. Lane number 4, Jasmine Howard, Refugio. Lane number 5, Cheyenne Gutierrez, Refugio. Lane number 6, Gwyneth Bodie, Port Aransas. And lane number 7, Caleb Porter, Three Rivers.
This is heat number 2. In lane number 2, Ringo of Kennedy. Lane 3, Hayes of Port Aransas. Lane 4, Jasmine Howard of Refugio. Lane 5, Cheyenne Gutierrez of Refugio. Lane 6, Bodie of Port Aransas. And Lane 7, Porter of Three Rivers. Heat number 2. Jasmine Howard out to a big lead, followed by Gutierrez of Refugio. And Port Aransas.
Lane assignments for heat
Three,
number
number
3.
4. Heat number
In
3.
lane number 2,
Coming up.
Nala Darling from Bettis. In lane number 4, Brandy Cash from Skidmore Tynan. Lane number 5, McKenna Bacon from Port Aransas. Lane number 6, Brooke Turner from Pettis. And lane number 7, Sydney Ruiz from Three Rivers.
So here in heat number 3, in lane 2, Darling of Pettis. Lane 4, Cash of Skidmore Tynan. Lane 5, Bacon of Port Aransas. Lane 6, Turner of Pettis. And lane 7, Ruiz of Three Rivers. JV boys on deck. Brandy Cash from Skidmore Tynan out to a big lead. Followed by Pettis. And we had Three Rivers. And then Port Aransas, and then Pettis.
JV Boys 100-meter dash for heat number 1. In lane number 1, David Williams from Yorktown. Rich Gedias from Refugio. John Blake Muguerza from Refugio. In lane number 4, Dalen Edwards, Refugio. Lane number 5, Xavier Carranza, Three Rivers. In lane number 6, Jadarian Counting from Kennedy. Lane number 7, Logan White, Kennedy. And lane number 8, Gabriel Davila, Woodsboro.
So this is the first heat of 3 here in the JV boys division. Lane 1, Williams of Yorktown. Lane 2, Carillas of Refugio. Lane 3, Muguerza of Refugio. Lane 4, Edwards of Refugio. 2, 3, and 4. Lane 5, Carranza, Three Rivers. Lane 6, Koenig from Kennedy. Lane 7, White, Kennedy. Lane 8, Davila from Woodsboro. Here in this first heat. Dado Edwards of Refugio out in front. Edwards will win the first heat here for the JV boys. Brings us to heat number 2. Lane assignments will be announced shortly.
Lane assignments for heat number 2.
Right on cue.
Fisher, Shackleford, Port Aransas. Lane number 3, Marquise, Manin, Yorktown. Lane number 4, MJ Davila, Kennedy. Lane number 5, Julio Davila, Yorktown. Lane number 6, Adam Morin, Three Rivers. And lane number 7, Landon Machos from Port Aransas. This is the second call for the JV girls 4x200 meter relay. Second call. This will be first call for the JV boys 4x200 meter relay.
And we do have a start list for the finals in the 100 meter girls hurdles for varsity. We'll announce those in just a moment.
Lane assignments for heat number 3. In lane number 2, Xavier Lucier from Skidmore Tynan. Lane number 3, Aiden Saavedra from Skidmore Tynan. Lane number 4, Lincoln Mayer from Port Aransas. Lane number 5, Jason Chambers from Skidmore Tynan. Lane number 6, Bo Brownie from Three Rivers. And lane number 7, John Baker, Woodsboro.
And the girls' final tonight for the 100 meter hurdles. Fastest time in the prelims was Palin Koopman of Yorktown, 17.93. And then we had Cruz of Pettis with a 17.95. And then Greenlee with an 18 flat of Refugio. Yeah, it was Braun of Three Rivers winning that heat.
Dash on the Varsity Boys Prelims. In lane number 2, TJP, Thomas Persnicki from Three Rivers. Lane number 3, Matthew Olguin from Yorktown. Lane number 4, Paxton Solis, Three Rivers. Lane number 5, Gavin Armadine from Skidmore Tynan. Lane number 6, Jackson Ramirez Pettis. And lane number 7, Ricardo Colmenero from Skidmore Tynan.
Persnicki, Three Rivers, lane 2. Here in heat number 1, Olguin, Yorktown, lane 3. Solis from Three Rivers in lane 4. Ardoin from Skidmore Tynan in lane 5. Ramirez of Pettis in 6. And Colmenero from Skidmore Tynan in 7. And there will be three heats in this race as well. Heat number 1. Varsity Boys Prelims, 100-meter dash. Solis out in front, Three Rivers. Followed by Ramirez of Bettis. Heat number 2.
Lane assignments for heat number 2. We have Yeager Hartsfield from Kennedy, lane number 1. Lane number 2, Ray Lewis from Refugio. Lane number 3, Christopher Sharp, Port Aransas. Lane number 4, Jordan King, Refugio. Lane number 5, Mackenzie Yanta from Yorktown. Lane number 6, Mario Alvarez Ramirez from Three Rivers. And lane number 7, Aaron Gomez, Bettis.
And that's your lane assignments for heat number 2. Four by 200-meter relay coming up after the next race here. After the heat number 3 of this 100-meter dash for Varsity Boys. This is heat number 2. And looks like a Ray Lewis is vacant from this race. Jordan King of Refugio, way out in front. He'll win easily here this heat number 2. So he is off to the finals. Brings up heat number 3.
Lane assignments for heat number 3. In lane number 1, Ryder Hartsfield, Kennedy. Lane number 2, Xander Willis, Refugio. Lane number 3, Noah Simpson, Port Aransas. Lane number 4, Amarian Zambenzi, Woodsboro. Lane number 6, Bryce Chandler, Yorktown. And lane number 7, David Fraga, Kennedy. This is the third and final call for all JV competitors in the 4x2 meter relay. Please report to the benches at the starting line. Exchange judges, please grab your flag and report to the exchange zone.
Third and final heat of the prelims for Varsity Boys 100-meter dash. You have Hartsfield in lane 1 of Kennedy. Wheels of Refugio in lane 2. Simpson, Port Aransas, lane 3. Zambezi of Woodsboro, lane 4. Lane 5 looks empty. Chandler of Yorktown in 6, and Fraga from Kennedy in 7. Zambezi's off to a narrow lead. Wheels right behind him. Looks like Zambezi wheels 1 and 2. And this final heat. We're going to take a quick break right back and be right back, guys, for the 4x 200-meter relay for JV girls. We'll be right back. Stay
Lane
with us,
assignments
guys.
For the girls, 4.
Renegade Services is the largest independent provider of case-toll services in the North American oil and gas market. Renegade operates in all major oil and gas basins in the United States and is industry recognized as the premier case-toll completion service provider. Renegade offers professional, experienced personnel with a focus on automated well site services, fit-for-purpose wireline safety equipment, environmental evaluation technology, well integrity evaluation, production services, and plug and abandonment services. All carried out in an efficient and safe manner to produce operational excellence and customer satisfaction. Renegade has local offices and service centers all over the United States. Proud to support the Refugio Bobcats and Lady Cats.
Gulf Coast Weed Control specializes in providing commercial and residential herbicide applications throughout the Gulf Coast. Our primary focus is on the oil and gas industry, where we provide herbicidal spraying for wellheads, tank batteries, location pads, and compressor stations. We also provide mowing down right-of-ways to many pipeline and utility companies across Texas, Oklahoma, and New Mexico. Gulf Coast Weed Control proudly supports the Refugio Bobcats.
You're watching your home for Bobcats Athletics. This is the Refugio Sports Network.
Back here at Bulldog Stadium, Three Rivers, Texas. Getting ready for the 4x200-meter relay for the JV girls. Lane assignments: in lane 3 we have Yorktown, lane 4 Woodsboro, lane 5 Kennedy, lane 6 Refugio. Running for the Lady Cats, Sienna Brown is going to start it off. And then, not necessarily this order, we have Casares, Valdivia, and Kendall Gonzalez. Looks like Gonzalez is going to be the second leg for the Lady Cats. Casares will be the third leg for Refugio, and Valdivia will bring it home. Again, we'd like to thank everybody for watching. This is the JV races, finals, and prelims for varsity. Finals will be this evening, starting at about 6:30. We'll have field events at 1:30, but those will not be live. We'll just get video of those and hopefully edit them down to get them onto the stream tonight.
Mr. Starter, we are green.
Okay, here we go.
This is the second call for the JV girls and varsity girls 400-meter dash. This is the first call for the JV boys and varsity boys 400-meter dash. Please report to the benches at the starting line.
Well, the leader there had a tough time handing the baton off. Like Yorktown's in the lead. Refugio right behind them. Kennedy. And then Woodsboro. Going to the third leg here. Yorktown in front. We have Woodsboro and Refugio neck and neck. That'll be Refugio, then Woodsboro, and then Kennedy. That brings us to the JV boys.
Lane assignments for the JV boys 4x200 meter relay. In lane number 3, Woodsboro. Lane number 4, Kennedy. Lane number 5, Refugio. And lane number 6, Skidmore Tynan.
JV boys, lane assignments. Lane 3, Woodsboro. Lane 4, Kennedy. Lane 5, Refugio. Lane 6, Skidmore Tynan.